ZBR109. Where's my chair? Today we're talking about Friedrich, or Friedrich, as I'll just refer to it from now on, by Locktender. That was released on January 18th of 2018. That doesn't sound right. January 15th of 2018. So this is a pretty long and rich history, I would say. It would go back to a USK show in March of 2014. There we go. So I got to meet the guys there, and I guess being a fellow Canadian in the US, we got to talking for a while, and then I interviewed the band, and not at the show, but like later on. They were on Halo of Flies at that point as well, and I think they released like 2 LPs and a split 7-inch. Because of that, that was the first Locktender release that I got to help release, but then it was just really Halo of Flies for the next 2, Rodin and Kafka. So perhaps a little more history on the band first. So in case you didn't know, this band evolved from Men as Trees, who were around for quite some time in the aughts, 2000s, whatever you want to say. And Locktender didn't really start until 2011, but it's essentially most of the same members, just some of them have switched instruments and so forth. So that's how Locktender started, and then, I mean, by like 2015, they were playing a lot of shows in Canada. They came over and played with Fox Mulder in Toronto, and then in May of 2016, I got to play with them in Toronto as well at Soy Bomb before that whole debacle and it got shut down. But that was Lentic Waters, Locktender, La Luna, Respire, and The World That Summer. So, woo! Pretty awesome. Truly an honor to play with those bands, especially Lentic Waters and Locktender, because that was my only time. I played with Respire a bunch of times, and same with La Luna. Not to take anything away from either of them. Yeah. Anyway, if you don't know what Locktender sounds like, it's kind of pretty different from Men as Trees, in my opinion. It's way more, well, not way more. It is very, very epic, but you've also got, you know, some extremely driving fast parts. So it's kind of, you know, Bokanovsky and like Trainwreck, very European. But then that meets like Respire and maybe like Rosetta, Alex CF projects, or Envy as well, because I know they take a lot of influence from Envy, and you can hear a fair amount of City of Caterpillar in there as well. Never in the vocals, because the vocals are way heavier, but the instrumentals really have that like post-rock feel to them. A lot of longer songs, but I mean, if you compare this to the previous release had a 20-minute song, and none of these songs even cracked 10 minutes. A lot of use of very melodic, nice, clean singing. Andrew's got a very, very good voice, so he shows up with, you know, the clean vocals on probably like half of these tracks of the 8. So, and Justin plays bass and also does some vocals as well, but his vocals are only, I think, found his singing on the last track, and it's more of like a haunting, eerie thing going on there. So they're very, very different singing styles from the two brothers, but yeah, like this album, Wreck in a Sea of Ice in particular, is fucking awesome. Track 5, track 7, also, and 1, pretty much the whole album is really good. It's a very big journey, I would say, should you go on it. So, what else do we got here? We made them on 500. Halo Flies had kind of stopped releasing around this time, so Middleman and Zegema Beach hopped on that as well. There is an absolutely gorgeous like lyric book with paintings and stuff. John Weed from Cassilis did the art for this. I believe he did the art for the other 2 LPs as well, and perhaps some other stuff too, I don't know. It came on 500 copies, 250 are on white with like a gray-ish splatter, and the other 250 are on a mistake, clear with black splatter. I don't remember what the variant was supposed to be, but Ingo from iCorrupt is the 3rd label and European label for this. He placed the order, and when he placed the order, it was the correct variant that he wanted, But then when they were like, here's your confirmation, it was changed, and he didn't realize until it was pressed. And he was like, why is this variant like this? And then he found out in the chain of events what had happened. It was a miscommunication, and he didn't notice. I don't even remember what the other variant was supposed to be, but I think they both really matched the art perfectly, we'll say. So yeah, that's cool. There's not really much else to talk about, I guess. I got to hang out with Andrew and his family in Ohio, which was pretty cool. Ohio? Michigan. Thanks. And yeah, let's go. Oh, that other show was Ohio? No, that other show was Michigan too. Oh man. Yeah, we got to hang out with them. That was really cool. My son got to hang out with his daughter. I remember got a picture of them holding hands by the beach. Super cute. We still have some in stock for these. The US store was sold out. I didn't realize, so I just restocked the US store. We're sending 10 copies over there. This was during the lost period. This is one of the first ones I got. I think I might have actually got this one while I was still in New Zealand. Because it got released literally a month to the day when I got back. So, who knows? I might have been traveling around with them. But, really, really good record. Please check it out. And the band, after hiatus, has reformed. So you can catch them this summer at Zegema Beach Records Fest. And they're also playing New Friends Fest as well. So, Locktender. Yeah. Easy.
Just